Hello, I'm Cam. Welcome back to the Minecraft update video. Today I'm here to talk about the next big update for Minecraft Java and for Minecraft All Editions, because for the first time in quite some time, we don't actually know what it's going to be centered around. Every update seems to have a theme, like the aquatic update or like the combat update, to kind of symbolize what all of the features are going to loosely be based around, and we don't know what the theme for the next update is going to be yet. That's despite the fact that they are currently developing it. They're doing some amount of either preliminary or full-on work for the update, so I figured let's talk about the 5 main possibilities based on the fan and user reaction, reactions from people on YouTube, on Reddit, on all the different communities. What are the 5 most likely options if community feedback is taken into account? And let's jump into what they all are. I hope you all enjoy the video. Like if you do like it, because it helps out the channel a lot, and let's know you do want to feed the wife and kids. You don't like the video, they starve, their blood will be literally on your hands, and no one wants that. So just like the video. So much easier than dealing with all the guilt for, the next 30 years, as you know that they're slowly starving away because you just didn't hit the 1 like button. But let's get straight into the first possibility for the next update, which is going to be, obviously, we have to just jump straight into it because, all of these options are going to be very serious, like the cave update, which we just have to get out of the way because everyone knows the next update, real possibility, going to be the cave update. So although caves are not a biome, and that's a big thing that might distinguish this from being a real possibility, the cave update is perhaps the most requested update we've had in a very long time. We suddenly have this huge agreement that, yeah, it has been too long since caves have been updated in Minecraft, because caves have been the same for a very, very long time. As you've seen in my video covering this exact subject, the changes in caves have been pretty minor since the game came out, or the game was first released back in 2009. It was known as Cave Game, and then it was known as Minecraft after that. But yet, despite both these names very much hinting at cave work, there's been no real cave work since the game came out in 1.0 in 2011. 7 years with very, very minor additions to cave. Basically leaves us in this place where mining is great in Minecraft and it's fun the first time, but how many times can you mine in the last 7 years? And the answer for most people is not quite enough. So a great idea for caves, as we've seen before in posts, is to have maybe more exciting caves with like glowing caves of stalactites in them, for instance. That one that one guy who loves stalactites. Every single type of cave with every single type of stalactites. That would be wonderful. There's so many fun ways you can make caves better. Have them be different shapes, have them be different sizes, have them be different biomes, different themes. There's so many great ideas, and the cave update is definitely a real possibility. Maybe not as the main theme for an update, but definitely as one of the key components of one. So the cave update is our first possibility. And because, like I said, this video is very serious and every idea is going to be one that is genuinely suggested by the community, the second most popular idea is the mining update. So what if we had an update that focused on mining in Minecraft? What if when you went underground and you went mining, you could have better caves to look around? Yeah, this would be wonderful if you have, like, say, different caves where you could go mining. Again, this is very much mining update we're talking about now, not the cave update. But you went into those caves, you could mine, say, those stalactites from before. You could find more exciting biomes to go, again, mining in, because it's mining update differently here. You could find perhaps different ores underground that, you could use to improve your pickaxe and go mining in a better way. What if you can have all these different reasons to actually go underground in Minecraft? I think that would be wonderful, and I think a mining update is something that would be just as appreciated as a cave update. Almost as appreciated, it's almost the same, but again, very much a different idea. This is very much idea number 2. The mining update is a real possibility for the future. And speaking of very real, very possible updates, I think the third idea here is one that I like just as much. Again, it's very distinct and very unique like the last two. It's going to be the underground update. So the thing is, cave update is being very specific. What if, just updating caves isn't necessarily enough? So what if we had an underground update? What if we had all the structures that are underground right now have huge changes? What if strongholds actually had some consistent logic and tied into other structures underground? What if we had more things like the stronghold where, it's a, I love the abandoned mineshaft because it has the lore of, like, there were, the dwarfs down here that went mining and, like they just left their mineshaft from before. They've got minecarts in them. It's a really exciting thing. We have the stronghold where, again, you get to the end. What if we had more structures with their own unique little stories behind them and their own things to find? And perhaps those structures could be found linked into caves. And yeah, what if we also improved caves at the same time, added new caves for each biome, because that would be underground biomes. Underground biomes is a really great idea where you could have different ores spawn in different locations. Right now, every chunk has the same chance of finding diamonds. It's like 3.917 diamonds per chunk. It's it's a very fixed amount of diamonds per chunk. What if diamonds spawn in localized areas? When you found one diamond, you were likely to find more around there because it was a diamond biome. In the same way that underground right now, you find slimes. What if we had caves that group together in different biomes to have different underground biomes? I think that's a great idea, and so does the Minecraft community. So the underground update, solid idea for the next Minecraft update. So I know what you're thinking, Toycat. Those last three ideas sounded really, those last three ideas sounded really similar to each other. I can't help but think there's maybe a link between them. And in case that's the case, don't worry. The fourth idea, entirely different. And like you might be thinking those last three, yeah, they've got similarities. The fourth one is this whole different one out here over here, because I think an ore update would be a really good idea too. So what if we updated the ores that you found underground, say in caves and other structures, and say when you went mining, you could find these ores that you could use to improve your pickaxe. I think that'd be a great idea. I think we need more ores in Minecraft, because right now we have, you've got your coal, you've got your iron, then you go to redstone, then you got gold, you got lapis, and you got diamond, which sounds like a lot on the surface, but because lapis is, enchanting material that you can sometimes use for color, because redstone is the, the whole redstone kind of side of things, you've really just got iron into gold into diamonds. It's like, oh, so that's it. There really needs to be a super rare ore that maybe isn't necessary but is useful in some ways, and there maybe could be some other ores that could combine to make some different ingredients. In the same way Nether quartz was a genius idea because it made the Nether, explorable and gave you some real benefit for it. I love quartz buildings, I love quartz things. We should make an ore update so that caves, you could go into them and find these different ores. I think that'd be wonderful. I think a magic crystal based ore that could be used to craft some really unique things would be wonderful. And I think any type of ore, whether it's high end, like I just said, like a crystallium ore, or like adamantite or something crazy like that on the high end that could make amazing stuff, but you could also go stuff on the low end. Why don't we make a new set of armor that has different properties that can be made from a low end type of ore? Or what if we had a type of ore that could be used to craft new items that you could use in any other type of update? I think ores are an essential thing for any new things they're planning in Minecraft. Why not just add a tin ore that can be, combined with a copper ore, and boom, you get bronze. What is bronze useful for? Again, Minecraft can decide. Bronze armor is fun, but you can also use any other type of thing. I would love to see Minecraft take real ideas for new ores, as you're going to see right now in the background right here. Why not use any of these types of ores right here? That is something I really think they should do, and that is something that I think would be a great fourth idea for the next update. And I know you're saying, like, Toycat, wait, you said it wasn't similar, but it was kind of similar, and I don't see what you're seeing there. Ore update, entirely different to underground update, entirely different to mining update, which is entirely different to cave update. No, I don't see any similarities whatsoever. So let's talk about the fifth idea here, because the fifth most popular suggestion is clearly the desert update. So people would love the idea of a desert update, because although deserts are great right now, they don't really feel like deserts. They feel more like big beaches, and one of the reasons for that is because beaches and deserts, even though they both use sand, in real life the differentiation is like desert sand is really, really thin and like it blows at you. There's, deserts feel different to the beach. There's a reason that right now you're never like, I kind of want to go on holiday. Why don't we go to the Sahara and just, melt to death? No one ever says that, because it would not be fun. It's not like the beach, very different thing. So in the same way, Minecraft should not have a beach and a desert, which are functionally the same besides maybe a fired cactus. There needs to be some real differentiation between how they feel, what they do, all these other sorts of things, and a desert update would be able to fix that. The desert update, the desert biomes could be one of the most exciting biomes in Minecraft, whereas right now they're used for only just flat grounds and stuff. And I think one of the best things they could do to make the desert biomes much better is they could add desert caves. So what if we added desert caves to make, okay, so right now you make the desert above ground biome better, but what if you focused on that below ground desert biome? You could add other types of things. Every single biome could have a type of cave biome, so desert caves could be a real thing. And when you go in there, you could find things like scarabs, and you could find, weird underground hidden artifacts below the desert, have that whole Egyptian theme going on there. Given that we've seen the Egyptian mythology mashup pack went really well, why not have, maybe hear me out on this, desert caves with their own desert treasures, their own desert rewards, their own reasons to look below a desert specifically so you can find things down below there. What if there was a real benefit to going to desert for the caves as opposed to other biomes? People would love that. Right now, extreme mountains, you go there just for emerald, but it's worth for some people to go mining below there. What if there was a better reason to go below deserts? Then that would be, in my opinion, quite the desert update. So that is, those are the 5 most popular and most important ideas for the next update. A cave update, focusing on making the caves better, a mining update where you make mining better by making caves better, a underground update where you make the underground better, including and not excluding caves, as well as an ore update where you fill the caves with way more ores. And also a desert cave update would be pretty nice too. And I know what you're saying at the end of this, like, wait a minute, you've tricked me there, Toycat. Those are all the same idea. And you know why they're the same idea? Because 1.14 needs to be the cave update. It doesn't need to be focused around the cave update. It doesn't need to be called 1.14 dash or hyphen the cave update. It just needs to have some amount of cave, underground, mining, or experience stuff in there, whatever biome they focus on, they need to make the underground of the biome exciting too. The reason the aquatic update worked so well, the reason it was such an exciting update, is because the aquatic update, the ocean biomes are a 3D biome. If you take a look at, if we make the update a jungle update or a desert update or a mesa update, and we don't think about what's below the surface, that's a 2-dimensional update. And 3-dimensional updates, one's focusing on all the way down there rather than just this much. Do you know how much more content that is? Again, I can give you a very scientific breakdown right here. Here is a regular surface update. Here is a cave update. Just look at the size increase on the content there from Y64 to Y0. I'm just saying, it's a no-brainer. We need to have a cave update, and this whole video is focused on that, and it's mostly just to bait the people that are like, no, you shouldn't say cave update is important because I like caves and I'd like caves, but I don't like that everyone's talking about them. No, don't be a contrarian on this one. This is something important. Caves need some amount of updating in this update, and that is something I really do agree with. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you do agree with me on all of this. Type in the comments down below what your actual preferred next update should be. I did it, it's a bit too late now. No one's going to do it. But I want to see what your actual most preferred update would be, and maybe we could do like a real version of this video with the subscribers, the fans' most suggested updates, because I think that'd be kind of fun. But I really do think there has to be some form of cave thing in there. That's this whole video. It was a tongue-in-cheek way to point that out, and I hope you all enjoyed it. There's going to be like a bunch of comments being like, oh, Toy Cat, that's the same idea. And you're missing the point. That's sarcasm. That's humor. I'm funny. That's why this works. Okay, I've ruined the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Like it if you like me, because I like you too. Subscribe if you're around here. And also, quick little thing. If you're a member of the channel, so channel memberships are a thing on YouTube, it's the monthly subscription that's currently done via YouTube Gaming, then the badges for your membership should be rolling out into the YouTube comments too. And I think that's a good thing. I think, again, there's never an obligation to be a member of this channel, never an obligation to join or to sponsor or whatever you want to call it. I want to keep it that way. Everything's always going to be free here. But I do like the system where it's like, if you want to, do a small monthly contribution to keep the channel going for however long it needs to be going, then of course you can get recognition, not only in terms of the Discord, not only in terms of live streams, but it's soon going to be in the YouTube videos too. So I think that's really cool. If you haven't seen the YouTube gaming, if you haven't seen the YouTube channel memberships, as it's called now, or YouTube sponsorship system, it's an opportunity to use emojis during streams, to join the Discord, to do all these sorts of things. And if you want to see it, it's on gaming.youtube.com/toycat. I'll link in the description down below, just in case you are curious, because things are changing with that, and I think it's important to update all of you, because I think it's a good system, and in general, that's just me. Let me know what you think. As always, I hope you'll enjoy the video, and I guess I'll see you all in another one that's not this one. Some other day that isn't this day. Goodbye. I tell you what, before we go here, as an opportunity to promote the fact that I'll be live streaming a bit more in the next 2-ish weeks, week or so, than usual, because I want to I've been missing live streaming. Here's my opportunity for you. I tell you what, let's make a bet. If I can juggle these 3 things I've never juggled before, then you have to, I don't know, hit the bell, because that's the, live streams, it's really hard to promote them, because obviously YouTube needs to tell you about them, and it doesn't tell subscribers, it only tells people who have belled you about them. So, if I can juggle these 3 things, you hit the bell, and if I can't, then you don't have to, and you don't need to see the live streams, because who even cares? What is a live stream? It's just live and a stream. So, 3 balls, a Pokeball, the world, and a ball pit ball that I may or may not have stolen from somewhere. May or may not have. Who knows? Let's do it. I did it! Yeah! And now you have to hit the bell. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. I'm going to try that again. Okay, so I did it very well that first time, as you all saw. But we're gonna just try one more time, just show you it's consistent that I can do this more than once. That counts, right? One sec. Okay, wait, one more time. Yeah! Okay, so can you edit that in so that I'm actually juggling right now? Look at me, I'm juggling! Hopefully, if the editor has done his magic. So... Thank you very much for watching today's video, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye!